Welcome to Screen to Speed, powered by Init Esports. In this podcast, we dive into the journeys of remarkable individuals making waves in sim racing and bridging the virtual with the real. From the thrill of digital circuits to the roar of real life racetracks, we explore the passion, dedication, and innovation that drives the world of motorsports. We'll hear from athletes, creators, and pioneers sharing their stories, insights, and the powerful ways sim racing is connecting communities and creating pathways into motorsports. So buckle up, Screen to Speed starts now.
Hi everyone, welcome to Need Talks. Happy to see everybody in the chat. Welcome. Today we got beautiful Belle Wells with us, Stormmalina. She's a racing streamer and also take part in Porsche Sports Supercup All Stars this year. Welcome, Belle.
Hello.
Welcome. Happy to see you here. Thank you so much for taking your time and spend it with us today. So let's start from how you started in sim racing, how you actually get into this passion.
I have always played lots of video games, all the video games. I love them all. And I think my husband kind of was watching YouTubes of Matt Malone and like Jimmy Broadbent. And he wanted to get a wheel. I made him promise he was going to put it away every night and like not take up a lot of room. And yeah, we never put it away after we got it. It's been out ever since. And I probably use it more than him now. I really took it over, the passion.
That's really cool. So kind of your husband get you into sim racing. So the same thing happened with me in 2020. So my husband showed me a racing and streaming and all this stuff. And we were like, okay, I'm going to start streaming. I'm going to do some racing as well. So yeah, it's really funny to hear that you got kind of the
That's
same story.
So funny. Does he still race also?
Yeah, he also raced in a racing from 2012. So almost right from the beginning.
For a while.
Yeah, so it's really cute. Do you race together with your husband or no, or he's just
Yes.
supporting you?
Yes, we do.
Oh, nice.
We have like the little Logitech that someone else has to use when they lose. We'll do like hot laps, and whoever gets the slower time has to use the not as nice wheel, but really it's all very fun. It's fun to crash around together.
Did you start from iRacing or you play some other games? Like what was your first racing game which you did?
I think we had F1 2020 right around the same time. I don't know which one came first, but I definitely was doing some F1 2020, like with the driving line on at the beginning. I think we were kind of doing them at the same time, and then I just stopped doing the F1 2020, and iRacing really just so fun.
Yeah, that's true. iRacing, the most fun simulator, which I tried. Also, I started from Assetto Corsa. A long time ago, I also did some Race 07, which is basically a factor, the first one. So I did some practice for formulas in it, and then I was working as a coach and the manager on in Sim Racing Center, and we had Assetto Corsa with the Dirt Rally 2. Or Dirt Rally, and I did a lot of Nordschleife these days. I know that
fun.
Yeah, I know that you're a big fan of Nordschleife. So how this love with this track started for you?
I honestly don't know. It was kind of like, can I learn this? People were like, it's so hard and it's so long. It's kind of like a challenge. I love a challenge. It's fun, and really, I don't know why I like it so much.
Yeah,
I honestly have no idea.
I saw a lot of streams where you race like Porsche Cup and some other cars also at Nordschleife. So I know that you're a big fan of this track. I'm not really. Even I did, a lot of. I spent a lot of time in Assetto Corsa with this track, but in iRacing, I'm like, I don't really want to race it. I don't know why. But
The 10-minute laps.
yeah, 10-minute laps that just really hard. I think that because I just really like to work on the lap times and on exact corners and improve. And Nordschleife, that's the track where you like it's really hard to improve on this track because it's really long.
Yeah.
And you can split it by sectors, of course, but anyway, that's going to take a lot of time to
It really does.
improve something here.
I kind of think that might be why I like it so much. It's kind of more just go with the flow than I'm really bad at like identifying breaking points and using them. I'm much more just I feel it. Not an analyzer.
Well, yeah, if you got skills already, I think it's just fun to race here. Just as you said, you're going with the flow, and that says you're not thinking about like where exact the breaking points and all the stuff. So you just kind of go in with your racing skills and with the flow of the track. So yeah. So how's your way started in a racing? Like I guess that happened also during pandemic times, yeah?
Yeah, COVID racer for sure. Had lots of free time for new hobby.
Yeah, that's right. How long it take you to get out of rookies, get out of MX-5 and drive proper cars?
It took me a long time. I only raced ovals for like the first year that I did iRacing. I was very afraid of roads. Could not memorize the tracks. And now it's kind of gone the other way. I do mostly roads, a little bit of ovals. I like to do both though. They're very different. You do ovals, right? You like them.
Yes, I really like ovals. I also started from COVID, and I started to do roads. But then at the same time, I did some ovals as well, like street stocks and all this stuff. I really like ovals. That's a big part right now of my streams and of our
Yeah, they're
community
fun.
as well. Yeah, so I think it's just really cool because your mindset completely different compared to road races, and I actually learn a lot of stuff in ovals, and you race people really close all the time, unlike
Yeah,
in
side
roads.
by
Yeah,
side the whole time. Yeah.
yeah. And it's really cool. I remember we raced together in like Gen 4 at Bumpy Daytona. It was really fun.
Oh yeah, we did. That was a while ago. I do
Yeah.
recall that. Very fun. I was glad when they added the Draft Master. I like that a lot.
Yeah, Draftmaster. A lot of crashes, but when you get
Yeah.
like top 5 or get a win here, you're like, yes, I did it.
It was good feelings.
Yeah, it's really rewarding, serious indeed.
It is.
Speaking about ovals, what is your favorite car to drive and favorite track? So I guess that you fan of the super speedways, but anyway, go on to ask this.
I do like the super speedways. I don't know, for ovals, it's hard for me. I really like Michigan, I remember. And I don't really have a favorite car. I like the Gen 4s a lot. And I used to like the Xfinities a lot, but now I don't know. Definitely, if roads is a part of it, P-Cup is my favorite car for sure.
I'm on the same side with you here.
It's so fun, yes.
Yeah, I started to drive Porsche car because one of my teammates from Olympus Sports, Thomas Cope, he just said to me like, "You have to try Porsche car. You're going to like it." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll give it a go." And then I just blink, and I'm already like in the very club sport championship with Porsche Cup, and I'm driving it
Great.
most of my time actually. So yeah,
It's your favorite as well?
yeah, that's one of my favorites. I think
I think that's the best.
this series is one of the best in racing, in my opinion,
So fun.
because
I agree.
people just driving really carefully because no traction, no ABS system.
Yeah.
You get in cleaner races compared to GT3s. I still remember, a race that was Monza on week 13th, which was official, and in GT3s they just crashed after Lesmo before Scary this long straight.
Uh-huh.
They somehow, like 5 or 6 cars just crashed here. I was like, how they did this actually? So
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm kind of afraid of the GT3s.
yeah.
They're maybe my least driven road car. Maybe not, actually. I don't know. I dabble in all the things, but I'm
Hmm.
very afraid of them because I'm not aggressive in them.
Yeah, sometimes they too aggressive, and sometimes they just, doing really bad mistakes, which cause big crashes in GT3s. I know. So that's why I prefer Porsche Cup more.
Domino.
Yeah.
I love Porsche Cup. So
um,
fun.
from what series actually did you move to Porsche Cup in iRacing?
I kind of just, I feel like I don't know, I kind of jump around in everything,
Mm-hmm.
but I definitely do. I think I started in Mazdas before. It took me a long time to get out of the rookies.
Mm-hmm.
I was really afraid to drive next to people. I was mostly just getting lapped, trying to learn tracks for like 2 years. Now I feel like I can kind of keep up and actually follow people around.
Yeah, I think you driving pretty good right now, and I see this in the Porsche Sport All Stars. So see how you improve. So you did really good lap times with GTPs. The
Yeah,
first
I could
round, which we
see you
had.
guys still at the end of it.
To be honest, like some previous years with the Porsche All Stars, they didn't have that competitive streamers in this series. So, last 2 or 3 years, they get really fast drivers. Like, for example,
Oh, wow.
Casey Kirwan with 10K rating, yeah, and some other people also with
Yeah,
8, 7K, 6K. So, yeah, pretty much
so
everybody.
fast.
Yeah, everybody's so fast, competitive, and it's really hard to overtake. It's really hard to fight, and some people defend like lions.
Yeah, really. I'm trying to learn from all of you guys. Sponge the education.
Actually, I think that's really cool that you spend like more time in the MX-5. So it seems like you learn a lot of stuff in this series, and with this experience, you moved then to Porsche Cup and to some other series which you're doing also daily. How was it for you to do first ever championship with Porsche All Stars? How was it for you?
Ooh, that made me so nervous last year. It still makes me very nervous. This year's a little bit better, I feel. I used to get really, really, really nauseous before the
Hmm.
pest races. This last Saturday wasn't too bad. We'll see how this one goes, but it's far less nauseous. It's very nerve-wracking. Do you get nervous for them still?
Not really. This is my first year, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to do my best. So for Daytona, I was really sure in my pace and in the car as well because I did 24 hours of Daytona in GTP. So I had
Yeah,
quite a lot of laps
lots
on
of
this track.
practice.
Yeah, a lot of practice, and I felt like, okay, so maybe like we're going to finish like top 10, or I'm just someone just going to crash me. So yeah, this is what happened actually. And I'm like, okay, I'm not P-less. That's good. um,
P last, yes.
yeah,
I'll
I'm
take care of that.
I'm feeling so sorry about Emily Jones because she woke up like it's 4 or 5 a.m.
I
for her.
know.
Yeah, and she
I
just crashed in
know.
both
And
races.
yeah, you're expected to be functional then.
Yeah. Well, this is so
Probably ready for a
horrible.
nap after that.
So yeah, but first season, which I did with Pascal Stars, I was really nervous. I was, missing the star with Porsche Cup. Some other stuff happened, so I think I spawned once or something like this happened. So don't feel bad for this. I think it's okay to be nervous. Like,
It's a rite of passage.
yeah.
I'm sure we're all nervous. Mine just is like full display. I can't hold it in.
Yeah, it was in the same way for me. What do you think about Mugello? How do you think you're going to perform
Oh,
here on this track?
I quite like Mugello. I did it when P Cup was there last season. Or
Hmm.
wait, maybe just a couple weeks ago. It wasn't even that long ago. It was rough for me. Hard to learn, but then I just tried the GT3 there and it feels different. Almost it's a lot easier for me than the P Cup.
Hmm.
We'll see in the race. But I felt like the GT3 is a little bit easier for me to control there.
Yeah,
They love the P Cup.
Mugello, it's I know it's like some kind of lead Brands Hatch for me, something like this. So I race it a lot in the Assetto Corsa also because this is a home track for Valentino Rossi. I'm a big fan of him, and so I started to learn
Right.
it. Did some open wheelers here, some GT3s as well. So we'll see how I'm going to perform here in GT3s, and we'll see if we're not going to get into some crashes on the track.
Yeah, I'll see you out there.
Yeah. So wish you all the best for Mugello. I think that's going to be interesting race indeed, and really cool track to drive. I'm so happy that it's finally not Imola or Monza. It's
I know,
something
yes.
different. Yeah.
I don't mind Imola. Monza's all right, but
Yeah.
I really, really like Mugello. I think it's my favorite Italian track.
Hmm. What do you think about Misano? Do you like Misano as well?
I don't think I know it. I don't
Hmm.
really know that one. Can't compare it yet.
Okay. So speaking about tracks, what is your favorite combo with Porsche Cup? Yeah, because that's your favorite series, definitely.
Probably with Nords. I like to do the
Hmm.
NECs when they come around, those 4-hour races in the P-Cup. Oh, I love them. I miss them.
Hmm. Really cool. Okay. For me, that's going to be, I think, Road Atlanta with Porsche Cup because Road Atlanta is my
Ooh.
favorite track. I really like it because people just on official weeks struggling with this track a lot in Porsche Cup, so you can get top 5 quite easily here because I got good pace on this track. Um, so yeah, but yeah, Misano is such a good track, so you have to try it if you will
I
have
will.
time.
I think I must have done maybe just 1 or 2 races there. I
Hmm.
can't picture it. I'll have to do a refresher to really assess.
All right. Um, do you plan to do outside of iRacing? Do you plan to try maybe a Assetto Corsa Evo or like maybe Le Mans Ultimate, or you want to stick only with one simulator?
I have dabbled in some of the other ones. My husband will play the other ones a lot more, and like, is it R Factor that has the old
Mm-hmm.
cars? And we drive those on Nord sometimes. Really cool old cars. But I mostly stick with iRacing. He
Mm-hmm.
kind of branches out. I tried Le Mans Ultimate. That was fun. I just never went back. I haven't tried the Assetto Corsa Evo yet. Have you?
Yeah, I tried it, and it feels for me really close to iRacing, with the force feedback, with how you brake with the car. So for now, it looks really promising for me because I used to really dislike the ACC because I don't understand how to brake here. I don't understand how to properly like control the car in this simulator. So it took me a real long time to get used to GT Freeze right here after iRacing. So AC Evo feels a lot better, and it's actually so fun to drive. It looks clean and nice. So yeah, I really like it so far. It's going to be
Do you,
interesting. Yeah.
is it weird to switch back and forth between iRacing and Assetto Corsa? Does it feel totally different?
Uh,
Like relearning all?
yeah, when I tried some championships in ACC and I did racing a lot as well, it was really hard to get used to it after racing. So it took like hours for me. For example, different thing happened for me when I switched to Factor 2 for virtual Le Mans. And I was like, oh yes, like I can drive it. The car feels almost the same like in a racing, and I get used to it quite
Yeah.
fast. Yeah, and I feel like kind of the same thing happened with me for Assetto Corsa Evo. So I feel like it's more like iRacing than like Assetto Corsa or Assetto Corsa Competizione, because Assetto Corsa completely different to Competizione as well, so it can be a little bit weird especially after racing. Also did the Ferrari Sport Championship, the one race, and I felt really weird after racing. Was like, well, what to do with it actually?
This
So
strange
yeah,
feeling.
yeah. So far, AC Evo looks really cool, and I'm looking forward for open world, which they're going to have, and all this stuff. It's going to be really interesting.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're supposed to be able to drive around like Nords.
Yeah. I think you have to try it because you really like Nords also.
Right? I don't know if I can make it to Germany in real life, but I can in the video games.
Yeah.
That will do.
That's right. Speaking about your setup, so you said there you got the G29 right now. Did you use it before, and what equipment you got right now?
Yes, we actually gave my brother the Logitech, so we don't
Hmm.
have that anymore. And then on our other little setup is the Fanatec CSL
Mm.
wheelbase, and this is a DD1
Hmm.
podium, which,
Nice.
yes, powerful. But they're all just clamped to a wheel stand, and it's pretty just kind of drilled together. It's not the sturdiest, but it works
If it's
usually.
That's the main thing. If it works, you know.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's really cool that you got DD. So you had it right from the start, right?
We had the CSL base
Hmm.
pretty early on from the beginning. We weren't on the Logitech for very long. My husband was like, I want something with more force, something
Hmm.
bigger and better pretty quickly.
How?
And we got this second hand from someone from
Hmm.
my stream, and it actually has just been great.
That's nice. How was the transition from like low end equipment to the high end DD podium from Fanatec for you?
Um, I'm shocked at how powerful the wheels can be. It's like amazing. Considering we were just on like controllers, I can't believe they can do this. I
Hmm.
found the biggest difference when I changed my pedals though, and I used the Husingfield Sprints from the Logitechs because the Logitech ones are just they
Hmm.
feel like toys compared. I love the new pedals. I feel like that's the biggest difference when we upgraded the pedals. The wheel is nice and fun. It's fun to have a bunch of force feedback and like have to muscle through it, but
Hmm.
the pedals I think actually make a difference with like my braking. I could feel completely different.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you in this. That pedals the most important thing in the rig. Because when I switched also from Logitech pedals to TLCMs, I was like, wow, finally can brake
I could
properly.
feel it.
Yeah, I can feel the braking and I can control the trail braking properly. And also,
Yeah.
I just stopped to lock up wheels on formulas, and yeah, I think the pedals give you really good feelings. And definitely, if you got the opportunity to switch to low tail pedals, you have to do this first, and then
Yeah, I
think
agree.
about other. Yeah,
The wheel is a bonus.
yeah. Wheelbase is more about having fun. So as you said, it's really cool that it's powerful, yeah, and you feel the whole
Mhm.
force feedback and everything. So it's actually really fun to have and really fun to experience these feelings. But the biggest improvement, I think, pedals going to give you anyway.
Yes, I agree. You got to drive, you've driven in real life too, right?
Yes, I did some open wheelers, so Formula 4, the same chassis as we got in a racing.
Awesome. That's
Um,
fun.
yeah, and TLCM pedals feels quite close to what I felt in real life with formulas because pedals not really strong in formulas. Like I pushed around 70 kilos or something like this. Um, so yeah, it just feels great with low tail pedals, and I'm pretty sure like sprints, um, also good pedals as well. Like any low tail pedals are better than Logitech pedals.
Right, the Logitech,
Yeah.
like rubber bands.
All right. Um, how did you actually start streaming? So I know that you got husband who's really into sim racing and all the stuff, but how you get into streaming?
I was actually streaming other games. I was playing Planet Zoo,
Hmm.
where you just make like giant zoos. It's very wholesome. There's no yelling. There's no winning or losing. It's very mellow. I think it just kind of started with COVID again.
Hmm.
And I used to work as a nanny, so I wasn't really working that much because everyone was home.
Hmm.
And it kind of started as like a hobby, and my husband would stream with me on my channel, and then just kind of stopped, and I started doing just iRacing instead of Planet Zoo. I still do other games, but I mostly do iRacing.
Hmm. How do you feel
Yep.
to balance with driving and with talking with the chat at the same time?
Uh, Sometimes mistakes are made. But really it's not too hard. I noticed in if I'm like in a really intense race or side by side with someone or pesc, I get distracted very easily. Much harder for me to read chat. But overall it's not too hard for me to just glance over and keep it going. I love having chat. It makes the
Hmm.
races even more fun.
Yeah, that's true. You know, it feels really weird to not have a chat and not have a stream and races. So I did, I think,
Yeah.
like couple of races of stream and was like, no, I'm not going to do them anymore. Like it's more fun on a stream, definitely.
I always end up talking to myself. I'm like, okay, here we go, everyone.
Yeah.
And I'm just talking to myself.
What was the funniest moment in sim racing which you remember? Like maybe some races or some stuff happening on the stream, something like this.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like all of the crashes, I love a giant pileup. I think it's why I like Draftmaster so much. Those crack me up usually. I love a good mess. Really the crashing and I don't know. I feel like some of the things that people will insult each other with are very mean, but also sometimes very funny.
Yeah, that's true. This um every time I'm jumping into C tracks, it almost chat like, okay, we going to have all podcast. Nice.
There's gonna be some jibber jabber there.
Yeah. So
Yeah, there's
yeah,
usually some fun things over that voice chat in ovals.
yeah, it's so funny. How do you feel to be a female streamer and a female sim racer as well in the like male community? Did you face any, I know, people who's like against you or something like this, or like everybody most of the time
I
friendly and
haven't
nice?
I think everyone's all I've only had friendly. I really haven't had any issues, which I'm kind of shocked at, honestly. But everyone's been quite nice and very welcoming, very helpful.
Hmm.
My mom has a lot of questions. She's always like, "Where are the other girls?" I was like, "They're in there. There's one. They're out there." I like I kind of like I have an older brother, so I always enjoyed trying to keep up with him and his
Hmm.
friends and stuff. So I think I kind of like competing with the boys.
Hmm.
I love beating the boys if I can.
Well, the same thing happened with me. I think so. I started with karting when I was 9, and I really like make boys cry
Ow.
because I was winning races here.
I love it. Yes. So you've been doing it for a long time,
Yeah.
ever.
And during streaming and during some races and racing, I met some people who've been, bullying me or like doing message some weird stuff, something like this. But
Just like silly stuff.
yeah, but recently, like that was in 2020. Recently, most of the time, everybody like so welcoming, so friendly, and as you said, community is really supportive. So we've been talking about this.
Yeah, that helps.
Like girls saying that, for example, in the Assetto Corsa or in Gran Turismo, they also got really supportive community. And to be honest, it's really cool to see, because me as coming from racing, and racing in real life is really toxic sometimes.
Yeah,
So
I bet.
yeah, you just coming to sim racing, you're like, wow, everybody like so happy that you're here, and you're like, wow, this
Oh,
is
that's nice.
yeah, that's nice, and it's really weird feeling that you're getting this actually. So I was really happy to dive into some racing community and to the streaming as well, because everybody like really supportive and welcome you, and they trying to help you. They trying to,
Yeah.
I know, cheer you up when you get a crash or something like this. So it's really cool. All right, and so what do you think can be done to encourage more girls to jump into sim racing and jump into maybe sim racing streaming and all the stuff which we're doing?
I feel like just keep going. Keep going. Keep having, like you said, the community is really
Hmm.
nice and welcoming. We have in it and stuff. There's lots of different communities you can find in it. I really just think trying new things was, I'm so glad I tried iRacing. I can't believe I almost missed out on this. I almost didn't play this game. But I really just think the community is, I think we help each other keep a nice, safe space, and we encourage each other. I can
Hmm.
ask questions and people will answer them. Yeah, everyone's been very nice. I'm quite shocked. It's been very helpful, Twitch.
Yeah, community is really nice, and I think just because people going to see more girls who streaming like you, like I, and other people, and also in Niti Sports, we got a podcast with different girls from motorsport and from sim racing as well. I really hope it's going to inspire some girls to jump into sim racing and feel like home,
Yes,
and to feel that here's a community which can support, and also that's a really cool hobby to have, because you got
is
different kind of races. You can do roads, you can do endurances, you can do sprint races, ovals,
a
rallycross,
rally.
yeah, rally
Yeah,
also. um, so yeah, here's a lot of stuff to do, and I hope that we'll have more girls in the future, and
I think we will. I feel
yeah.
like it's slowly kind of catching on a little bit more.
Hmm. All right. You just said about rally, yeah? I think I saw you did some rally on stream. So can you tell me about this a little bit
Oh,
more?
yeah. Was it Mount Washington? I want iRacing to add more tracks like that. So fun. Sometimes my chat and I will have like almost kind of, oh, they have a time trial there right now maybe, or time attacks, or
Hmm.
we'll just arrange it ourselves amongst each other, kind of a friendly competition. Try and beat each other's times on the downhill, which is very fun. Feels very scary. Lots of crashing. Many cars were crashed, but
Hmm.
it's a really fun conquest to just get a little bit faster.
Did you try any games like Dirt Rally or something like this?
I've done a little bit of Dirt. I think
Hmm.
it was Dirt 2.0 and then a little bit of Richard Burns Rally, but I haven't not not super like really committed to it or done
Hmm.
any particular tracks or anything.
All right. I
I
think,
do love it. It's very fun.
yeah, rally is fun, and it's different compared to what.
Totally different.
Yeah, because you have to really focus of what spotter telling you to not miss the
Yeah.
next corner. Yeah, it's really fun. I like rally because
And it's you against you.
yeah, it's completely different, and it's really fun to do. Definitely. Um, do you like would you like to do some endurances races in the future? I'm not sure if I saw you doing some. So do you like some team racing in iRacing as well?
Yes, I do. I love the endurance races. I just did the 24 hours of Daytona.
Hmm.
We did a GT3. Very fun. I kind of wish it was GTP. That would have been good practice. I do love the endurances. They're very, also like when I can do them by myself, like the 4 hour ones.
Hmm.
Very fun. I love how they're very different. Like you get usually I get a black flag, a meatball. It's like the adventure of endurance races. You collect all the things, but it's such an adventure.
Right. Speaking about Daytona 24, how was it for you, and how was it to have rain for the first time ever in Daytona 24?
Oh, I had all the dry stints. I didn't have to deal with it at all. It was all my teammates. But I love having the rain. I feel like I just did an endurance race where it was a little bit wet and we
Hmm.
maybe started on dry tires. I love the rain. It's really spiced up all of the races. Do you like the rain?
Yes, I really like rain in, I think, Formula 1 600. I really like to drive this car in
Oh,
rain.
I
And
haven't tried that.
I like Porsche Cup and rain. Speaking about GT
Yes.
Freeze, I'm kind of struggling with GT Freeze and rain. But yeah, these two cars I really like in rain. They so fun, and people making mistakes with Porsche Cup. I remember I
Yeah.
did Red Bull Ring with rain conditions, and just people starting to, you know, hunting you for position, and they missing the break-in or something and just go straight because it's really wet on the track. So yeah, it's
Yeah, I
really
do
funny.
like that. Really changes it.
Uh,
It's kind of an equalizer, I feel like, the rain.
yeah, true. So what position did you get in Daytona, and did you finish it? Because we did with Olympus Sport, and we've been in GTP class and split number 4. And out of 22 GTPs, only 4 finished the race. We finished
Oh
P5.
my gosh. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
we actually didn't finish last 6 or 5 hours. So and we're
Oh
like,
my
okay, we have to
goodness.
code in the car.
It's the rain. I definitely saw some issues with the prototypes
Yeah.
when we were driving around. I think we finished like 10th-ish, maybe.
Hmm.
I don't exactly recall. But I do know we finished. I think we had 3 meatballs along the way. Definitely a black flag that I earned from penalties, yes.
Well, I think in terms of repairs and all this stuff, I think repairs on GT3 is a lot better because we like twice get the mid-ball flag with GTP, and it's not really
Like
good.
40 minutes.
Yeah, it's not really good
And it still feels weird.
with condition, really. So that's why we decided, like, okay, we crashed, get a mid-ball flag, and we like, okay, we're not going to continue because car going to be undrivable. So my teammate, he just drove straight to the wall, and whole front just broken. And
Oh,
we're like,
no.
okay.
We don't need that.
Yeah, we don't
We'll
need
leave
that.
this
We don't need
there.
to finish like the last 5 hours of this.
20 hours of Daytona.
Still top 5 and still gain iRacing and safety rating, so all good.
That's so crazy.
So
It
yeah,
must have been a struggle for the GTPs. Do you like the GTPs? I'm not very good at them. I don't drive IMSA very often, so definitely don't prototype often.
well, that was my second Daytona in GTP. One of the last one I did was BMW GTP. There was only one GTP in iRacing by this time. I really enjoy them. They're really cool to drive, definitely.
They
Um,
are.
I don't really enjoy them in rain because you can gain this boost. It's really hard to do. And because of that, you just sometimes go in slower than LMP2s because LMP2s
Yeah.
got the engine, and on their engine, then going faster than GTP because we can gain boost in rain conditions. But overall, I think it's really fun car to drive and a lot easier in terms of what you've got in cockpit adjustments compared to LMP1, which we had
Oh,
before. Yeah.
yeah. I only did that for a little bit. I had just started doing multi-class and IMSAs when they got rid of the what is
Hmm.
it? And there's a push to boost button. Very
Yeah,
interactive, that one.
here is just a lot of stuff in LMP1, and I didn't do them because of that. I knew some friends of mine who been really into LMP1s, and they like, oh, I know what to do with it, and yeah, I was
Yeah.
just staying away from it. But speaking about GDPs, they a lot easier, and I really like to drive them. That was really fun to do at Daytona. Um, do you plan any endurances in the future? Like what this
Um,
would be for you?
oh, I think Bathurst is coming up. I'm not sure if I'll be here for that one. I might be on a snowboarding trip.
Hmm.
But there is always Nord's 24 hours. I would love to do that. That's kind of the next one I'm thinking of. Also, when the NECs come back,
Cool.
those count, right? 4 hour endurance. Yeah,
All
I
right.
love those.
So outside of sim racing, you got also snowboarding as your hobby. How long are you doing this?
I've snowboarded since I was 8, but took a long break in between because I lived in a
Hmm.
desert and then picked it back up with my husband when I was like 20, and he kind of taught me more.
Hmm.
He's taught me everything. He's taught me sim racing, he's taught me snowboarding. Very helpful. Great teacher.
Nice. Well,
Yeah.
that's the best thing in the world, I think, when you got a partner who support you in like in everything, and also if like
Yes.
your husband doing stuff together with you, this is like even more awesome.
Yes, the shared hobbies. It's so fun.
Yeah, indeed. Um, what do you like the most about snowboarding? Because I did some snowboarding like 3, 4 years ago or something like this. So I learned quite good, but I just didn't have opportunity then to go to the mountains because I lived in a place where there's no mountains, and so right now, and I just moved to Almaty once again. We got really big mountains, and I'm thinking about snowboarding once again because I really enjoy the speed, and
Yes.
it's really fun.
It's kind of like the same feeling as racing. I like to go
Hmm.
fast. I like to, like, it gives me butterflies. It's very fun. We're dabbling in the terrain park, so I like kind of trying tricks. Not
Hmm.
anything crazy. Like, I can barely get on a rail, but it's just fun to try something and slowly achieve it. It's kind of like getting better at a track. You just slowly finding seconds and tenths. I just like fun. It's just fun. I do also like being outside. It's fun to be out there
Hmm.
in the sunshine.
Nice. That's really cool that you're doing some other stuff outside of sim racing and streaming. Really cool. Yeah, what I really like about snowboarding that when you just riding in the morning when you got this fresh snow and here's not a lot of people and it's like
Yes.
completely silence here and you just
Yes.
riding the mountain. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's kind of meditative in a way, especially out there in the trees, on the mountain, in the snow. It's very nice.
Yeah, that's really cool. Um, what do you think you going to do this year outside of the Porsche Esports All Stars? So we already aware that you're doing this championship, and I hope it's going to be good and fun. So even if we're going to have a lot of crashes, I hope it's going to be fun for
Right.
everybody. So outside of this, what's your plans for some racing and streaming as well?
I, I don't really have any other plans. Just keep racing, keep having fun. I would love to get, I don't know, I don't really have any goals. I just want to keep getting better, slowly faster, keep having fun.
Hmm. This is the best goal which you can have actually. So just have fun, and I think that I got kind of the same goal for this year. So just want to have fun with sim racing because when I was trying to push to the 5K in iRacing, it was like I was feeling really horrible after this. I was like, oh no, I don't want to race
Yeah.
iRacing, you know. So right now it's just like, okay, I want to have fun. I want to have fun races, maybe do some Assetto Corsa, Evo, maybe some Microsoft Flight Simulator,
Yes.
just to not have all the
Oh,
time in
yes.
iRacing. Yeah.
That's always fun. Yes, I do like flying planes
Mm.
sometimes in between as well. I think that's so funny. We all kind of dabble in the flight sim as well.
Did you try the
Does
new
your
flight sim?
husband? I haven't. My husband has done it. I've just watched it probably. I
Hmm.
don't even think I've done a landing challenge in it. Does your husband fly?
Yes, he's flying also. So yeah, that's why
My
we
husband loves flying.
yeah, that's why we started. So he did some DCS World and
Oh,
some
fun.
Microsoft Flight Simulator as well, and he already tried some career mode and new one. Which I didn't. Really looking forward for this because it's really interesting because you got some like rescue missions, you got some commercial flights,
Mhm.
and
Oh yeah, they added a lot
it's really
more.
cool. That
The bush flights.
yeah,
I do like that.
I really want to learn how to fly on helicopter because I already learned how to fly on planes, so I can take off, landing, do all the stuff, and some navigation as well.
Cool.
But I got
Awesome.
no clue how to fly helicopters because they're so complicated for me. But here's a really cool missions like rescue people from mountains, and you have to do this with helicopter and some other stuff as well. So
Fun.
I think
Ugh,
I
makes
would,
me want to try it.
yeah, we'll jump into this as well. That's really nice that you got person who's into flights and seems into some
I
racing,
know.
snowboarding. Like, it's really
Have you
cool.
tried the truck simulator where you're the big semi trucks and you drive those around?
Euro Truck Simulator 2. I tried this. We stream it like a lot of time, and I also had a convoy with my friends from
Yes.
community. Yeah, it was
Fun.
really fun. And we also
I
my
love all the
husband
sims.
joined us with the convoy. So yeah, it was really fun. But
That's
you
so
know,
fun.
I think I want to have more time in the flight sim right now because it's still completely new for me, and it's always kind of funny to learn new things and
Yes, I agree.
yeah,
I
and
love learning new things.
jump into some other simulators where you're just a noob. So it's a good feeling. So yeah,
A
want to
rookie
be
again.
focused on this. Yeah, it'd be a rookie again. It's really fun indeed. Because in our racing, like we pro already. All right. What advice can you give to newcomers in iRacing from your side?
I think just keep it fun. Like, I get frustrated when I try a little too hard, but just keep it fun. Keep
Hmm.
it light. It is still a game. I do love that it's like competitive and it has that side to it, but it's so fun. It's such a fun game. I've made friends over iRacing. It's fun to explore, try new things. You can discover the love of dirt ovals, oval ovals, roads.
Some rallycross as well.
Yes.
Because it can be really fun. It's not really popular in iRacing, but I think it's just underrated category in iRacing because I used
It
to
is.
do them a lot, and it's always really fun, especially this jumpy tracks. So I really like them.
Yes. Get some air. Get the butterflies.
Yeah, that's true. And can you give also advice from what equipment to start with? Because usually I'm telling people that you can start with whatever equipment you got. Like if you got G27, you have to jump into iRacing. So what do you think about this from your side?
I agree. I agree. I don't think you need like a direct drive to start
Hmm.
iRacing. I think it's good to see if you like it first. Like, I didn't think I was going to be this into it. So I was like, okay, Logitech little wheel, this is perfect. Like, I didn't realize it could get this crazy with the prices. And like, I didn't even know they had this kind of equipment that it was so strong I could barely turn the wheel. It's a fun thing to discover. But yeah, you can honestly start with just a controller. Like, that's the first racing games I did when I was like 13 a
Hmm.
million years ago.
Yeah, controller can be okay for some games. I know that some people start even iRacing with a controller and then they move to
Hmm.
the wheelbase. So yeah, just sometimes in the internet here's some weird people who's like you have to start from DD wheels and like pro pedals
Yeah,
right from the start, and I kind of disagree with this because
yeah, just start.
I feel like people who's coming to sim racing, so sim racing should be like more open for everybody, and it doesn't matter which equipment you got. So if you got
Exactly.
anything, you have to jump and start and try it. If you like it, then you can continue and step by step upgrade the rig which you got.
Yes, I agree. I feel like people think they like need to not be bad. Like they can't suck at something to start it, but
Hmm.
that's where I always start is being very bad. I suck. I embrace the suck. I love starting something, new challenge. Start bad and then work your way up.
Yeah, it's completely okay if you just started the new things for yourself. You're learning and you're growing like
Yeah,
step by step, and it's okay if you not really good in the
your
beginning.
equipment or your
Yeah,
knowledge, yeah, isn't top notch. It'll get there.
yeah, that's true. Um, Also, I started from G27 in 2020 from single monitor, and now I got the D
Yes.
load cell pedals and triple screen. Of course, people who
Surrounded by screens.
yeah, you know, of course, people who's coming to streams, they're like, "Oh, you already got high equipment," but when they asking me, they're like, "Oh, you really started with G27? I also got G27," and I think it's really cool that I got this experience that I went step by step in equipment as well, because I would like to inspire more people to just
Yes.
try sim racing.
Yes. It gives you good perspective too. So now when you push on the pedals and it's not a Logitech, you're like, ooh, that feels
Yeah.
good. That's nice.
That's right. Um, the last one will be for you. Which of the rounds in Porsche Esports All Stars are you waiting the most this season? Of course,
Oh, that I want to have happen or I'm nervous about?
you want to happen.
Oh, I'm kind of nervous about all of them, and I'm not very good at any of the tracks. I don't really know Thruxton yet.
Oh, me
Do you know
too.
Thruxton
Me too. I did. I got no idea about this track.
Don't really know Fuji. I don't love Le Mans. I'm actually quite excited. Saxon Ring, is that how you say it? The new one? I
Yeah,
like that one.
yeah.
Teacup was there recently too. That one's fun.
I think this one will
It's hard.
be will be fun with Porsche Cup, and I tried it
Yes.
in race room long time ago, but I hope my brain still remember this.
The muscle memory.
Yeah, muscle memory and all the stuff. So yeah, and Fuji, I think you should be okay with Fuji. So you just need to practice this track. But recently,
Yes.
I tried it
Yeah.
with GT Freeze, and I really like it. Just going with the flow. Here's some cool corners on this track. So I'm looking forward for Fuji. I think in this season. Um. So yeah.
I'm looking forward to anything that's not GTP, just because GTPs I'm a little intimidated by still.
Um. Do you have the racing license? So here's just some messages in chat about this.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
so you
I just
won.
have a driver's license.
Ah, you won. Got the racing license there in real life. Ah, it's Saxon Ring. Okay, got it. So it's Saxon Ring. That's really cool. Um,
Oh.
yeah, German tracks are really really fun. Yeah, so Saxon Ring I think should be okay with Porsche Cup. Um, about Mugello, yeah, like I don't know this track, so I'm going to do some
I do like
practice.
Mugello. Yeah, starting. Yeah, we have a couple days.
Um, okay, here's a question for you. What is your favorite track in general? So that's a Nordschleife, yes?
Uh, Definitely Nords. Yeah, definitely
Okay.
Nords. I don't even like the Nürburgring Grand Prix part of I do it's okay, but it's my favorite is the Nords bit.
Yeah, if you would ask me, I think I would choose the Nords without GB part because I really dislike this
Yeah,
mixed Nordschleife. It's
that's
so
so funny.
horrible.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
No, you're not the only one. All right. It was nice to talk with you about a lot of different stuff. Thank you so much. I wish you good luck in Porsche esports this Saturday and next Saturday as well. Then we'll have a
Yes,
little break.
you too.
Thank you so much. And good luck to your streams and to your daily races in iRacing. Thank you so much for being here. And guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next Thursday. Bye bye.
Bye.
Innit Esports focuses on sim racing events and digital tournaments. They bring esports content to fans and sponsorship opportunities to brands while maximizing audience reach across multiple sports, industries, and platforms. Innit Esports is a woman led company where diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility is in their DNA. And their platform aims to combat bullying and cheating to help make the esports world as safe and fair as possible. To learn more, be sure to log on to www.initesports.gg or follow them on social media at Innit Esports. Join their Discord, check out their YouTube channel, or follow their live content via Twitch.
This episode has been brought to you by Grand Touring Motorsports as part of our Motoring Podcast Network. For more episodes like this, tune in each week for more exciting and educational content from organizations like the Exotic Car Marketplace, the Motoring Historian, Break Fix, and many others. If you'd like to support Grand Touring Motorsports and the Motoring Podcast Network, sign up for one of our many sponsorship tiers at www.patreon.com/GT Motorsports. Please note that the content, opinions, and materials presented and expressed in this episode are those of its creator, and this episode has been published with their consent. If you have any inquiries about this program, please contact the creators of this episode via email or social media as mentioned in the episode.